invisible, deadly, and effective. Those are just a few of the adjectives often used to describe the F-35 Lightning II, a controversial aircraft that is shaping up to be the future of American aviation. It is the most widespread and used fifth-generation model on the planet, but while it is undetectable by radar, it is also vulnerable to criticism. This Lightning arouses passions both for and against, and, to better understand what it is about, in this new military aviation video we'll go through its engineering and history in depth. Behind every great combat unit is a long development process to turn a bunch of metals and circuits into a destructive machine. Today is the time to meet the F-35, the great American promise. The history of the F-35 dates back to the early 1990s when DARPA, an agency specializing in innovative military projects, laid out the groundwork for the development of a stealth fighter aircraft that would replace all light and ground attack aircraft in service. Finally, $750 million and 10 years later, Lockheed Martin was presented as the winner of the contest with its X-35 project, the first incarnation of the F-35. Huge production costs, delays and impressive technical qualities would become constant elements in the life of the Lightning II. The F-35 is a fifth-generation single-seat aircraft that has several differences from the F-22 Raptor, the other great American fighter aircraft. The Lightning II is smaller, more conventional, and has a single engine. To give you a more precise idea, the F-35 is 15.6 meters long and has a wingspan of 10.7 meters, which is considerably less than the Raptor's 19 meters in length and 13.5 meters in wingspan. Listing the qualities of the F-35, we find that it is neither the fastest nor the best armed aircraft in service. With a maximum operational speed of 1,900 km per hour or Mach 1.6, it is well behind units such as the Chinese J-20 or the Russian Su-57, the latter being capable of reaching Mach 2 at cruising speed. The main advantage of the F-35 is its stealth and detection technology. Like an experienced hunter, the Lightning II will find you before you know it's near. That powerful detection system remains the ace up the sleeve of this aircraft and its main difference from the competition. The F-35's suite of sensors and communications equipment is intended to provide situational awareness, control, and electronic warfare capabilities to take down enemy attacks and take unknown communications offline. The main sensor aboard the F-35 is its ANAP-81 active electronically scanned array radar, designed by Northrop Grumman. The radar is accompanied by a Lockheed Martin electro-optical target designation system, capable of marking numerous enemies simultaneously. It is mounted under the nose of the aircraft and provides the same capabilities as other targeting systems, but retains stealth properties. The F-35 has 6 additional passive infrared sensors distributed throughout the aircraft as part of the system that acts as missile approach warning, reports launch sites and detects approaching aircraft. As if that weren't enough, it also replaces traditional night vision goggles, allowing the ship to operate missions at night. The F-35 sensors have been designed and integrated to provide a consistent picture of the aircraft's environment. All sensors directly influence the main processors to support the fighter's mission. For example, the ANAP-81 works not only as a multi-mode radar, but also as part of the aircraft's electronic warfare system. All this flow of information is concentrated in a unique display design, in which the pilot's helmet is integrated. This is known as head-up display, and it refers to the multiple indicators and screens that keep the pilot fully informed about altitude, speed, wind incidents, and all kinds of relevant data. For its development, the various psychological reactions to sizes, colors, and sounds were taken into account. But all this deployment would not do much if the F-35 did not have considerable firepower. It has 6 underwing pylons, with a capacity of 6,800 kilograms and 2 internal bays with 4 pylons each with a total capacity of 8,100 kilograms to load a combination of paveway laser-guided bombs and satellite-guided bombs with the JDAM kit. In addition, it can operate missiles for combat beyond visual range and the future Spear 3 projectile that is still in development. The attack package is completed by a GAU-20 automatic 25mm machine gun. While we shouldn't judge a book by its cover, the F-35 cover is impressive. In its design, new processes were applied to the materials, in particular to titanium, which was cryogenized to improve its resistance and make it lighter. Other very abundant components are aluminum and carbon fiber. Currently, there are 3 different models, each with small variations. The F-35A is the standard, used by the United States Air Force. The F-35B has vertical landing and short takeoff capabilities similar to the British Harrier. Finally, the F-35C is intended for naval use with larger folding wings, which makes it more expensive than the other versions. Despite their differences, they share many of their characteristics. But as we anticipated, the life of the F-35 has not been a smooth ride. It has been the subject of several questions for overpricing and failed tests. Before we continue, do you think the F-35 will be as successful and used as the F-22 Raptor or the F/A-18? Leave your answer in the comments. For each unit of the F-35, the United States pays between $77 and $95 million, not counting the thousands of bills already destined for the production and refinement of technology. This is added to the cost of flying, which is around $50,000 per hour, which triples the expense of other similar ships. Of course, good things are always expensive, but this budget barrier was one of the main problems, although not the only one. We also told you that there are 3 variants of the F-35 and that caused several complications during the first tests, units that didn't take off, speed failures, and even a Lightning II that fell from an aircraft carrier. The reason is that the United States opted to unify the projects of all its forces instead of developing 3 different ships. Today, each version of the F-35 is perfectly adapted to its use, but in its early stages poor planning was revealed when running the program. Unlike other comparable aircraft, the F-35 has already seen action in the Middle East at the hands of Israel, the main user after the United States. What the papers promised was confirmed by the amazing performance of the plane. While the J-20 and Su-57 outperform it in theory, it's hard to assess them without seeing them in action. At the moment, the Lightning II is postulated as the next king of the skies. Thanks for joining us until the end and stay tuned for our next video.